Merci. Allez, venez, petit, au lit.
Non, Henriette.
Pourquoi non, Henriette?
Encore un moment.
Mais regarde le soleil.
Mais pourquoi?
Le soleil commence à descendre.
Ah oui?
Ah oui?
Moi, je reste ici.
Ah, nous allons voir.
Moi aussi.
Paoura, Nagana. Et Jérôme, viens ici. Jérôme. Ah, c'était pas possible, ça.
Non,
Allez.
Ok, nous venons.
Alors, j'ai gagné aussi cette fois-ci.
What's this one?
That is frangipani.
Oh, what a color!
Out here you will find many more flowers. Je servirai le café.
Oui, monsieur.
Merci, c'est tout, Henriette.
Well, I'm speechless. And that lunch? Wild chicken? I never knew it could be wild. Gosh, I had no idea that people could live like this right out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Sugar?
Oh, thanks.
1?
3. I know that's a big load for a demitasse to carry. All right, I'm a hick. You know so many American words. You know what a hick is?
A hick is one who lives in a stick.
Oh, sticks, plural, the sticks.
The sticks, pardon. Now I remember.
How long did it take you to build up a plantation like this?
I came to the Pacific as a young man.
Emile, is it true that all the planters on these islands are they all running away from something?
Who is not running away from something? There are fugitives everywhere, no? Paris, New York, even in Small Stone. Where you come from?
Oh, Little Rock!
Little Rock, pardon. Did you not know fugitives in Little Rock?
I'll show you a picture of a Little Rock fugitive. I got this clipping today from my mother.
Oh. And say Nellie Porbush, Arkansas' own Florence Nightingale.
Oh, that was written by Mrs. Leeming, the social editor. She went to school with my mother. To read her, you'd think I was practically the most important nurse in the entire Navy, and it was only a matter of time before I became a lady admiral.
In this picture, you do not look much like an admiral.
No. That was before I knew what rain and heat and mud could do to your disposition. But it isn't raining today. Gosh, it's beautiful here. Just look at that yellow sun. You know, I don't think the world is coming to an end like everyone else does. I just can't work myself up to getting that low. Do you think I'm crazy too?
Un petit peu.
They all do over at the Fleet Hospital. You know what they call me?
Quoi?
Knucklehead Nelly. Well, I suppose I am, but I can't help it. When the sky's a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to grow. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life was just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this Want to know anything else about me?
Yes, I do. You said that you were a fugitive. When you joined the Navy, what were you running from?
Gosh, I don't know. It was more like I was running to something. I wanted to know what the world was like, outside of Little Rock, I mean, and I wanted to meet different kinds of people and find out if I liked them better, and I'm finding out.
Would you like some cognac?
I'd love some. Wonder how I'd feel living on a hillside, looking on an ocean beautiful and still.
This is what I need. This is what I've longed for. Someone young and smiling, climbing up my hill.
We are not alike. Probably I'd bore him. He's a cultured Frenchman. I'm a little hick.
Younger men than I, officers and doctors, probably pursued her. She could have her pick.
Wonder why I feel jittery and jumpy. I am like a schoolgirl waiting for a dance.
Can I ask her now? I am like a schoolboy. What will be her answer? Do I have a chance? In peacetime, the boat from America comes once a month. The ladies, the wives of the planters, often go to Australia during the hot months. It can get very hot here in the summer.
It can get hot in Arkansas too.
Ah, yes?
Uh-huh.
I have many books here. Marcel Proust, André Gide. Did you study French in school?
Oh, yes.
Then you can read French.
Oh, no. I can conjugate a few verbs. I bet you read a lot.
Out here, one becomes hungry to learn everything, not to miss anything, not to let anything good pass by. One waits so long for what is good, and when at last it comes, one cannot risk to lose. So one sometimes speaks and acts quickly, even if it seems almost foolish to be so quick. I know it is only 2 weeks. A dinner given at your officers' club. Do you remember, Nellie?
Yes.
And sometimes that is just the way things happen, isn't it, Nellie?
Yes, it is, Emil.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger, you may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, someone may be laughing, you may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a Fly to her side and make her your own. All through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. I am older than you, Nelly. If we have children, when I die, they will be growing up. You could afford to take them back to America if you like. You must think about this.
Monsieur de Beck! Monsieur de Beck, le zip des mademoiselles est arrivé.
Merci, Henriette.
See? Oh, my Jeep! Gosh, thanks, Henriette. I'm on duty in 10 minutes.
Wait, Nelly, before you go, there is something I must tell you. A little while ago, you asked me a question. Why did I leave France?
Oh, Emile, that was none of my business.
But I want to tell you. I had to leave France. I killed a man.
Why did you kill him?
He was a wicked man, a bully. Everyone in our village was glad to see him die. It was not to my discredit. You must believe this.
Emile, you've just told me that you killed a man and that it's all right. I hardly know you, but I know it's all right.
Thank you, Nelly. Do you like my place?
Oh, yes.
You will think.
I will think.
Lipstick. 3 lumps of sugar in 1 demi-tasse.
Bravo, papa.
Merci, monsieur.
Nous chantons bien aussi?
Ah oui?
Oui. Allez, chantons. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est gaie. Dites-moi pourquoi je m'amusais. Est-ce que parce que vous m'aimez?
Lucky Charm, Lucky Charm. We're Lucky Charm. We're Lucky Charm. You take? Take one. Okay, good. Very good. Yeah, take Lucky Charm. Hey, send home Chicago. Like this? A sweetheart. You buy? Hey, you come back. Hey, where you going? You suck. Crummy G.I. Droopy Draws.
Droopy down, Mary.
Ah, and what is good?
Time is a stingy bastard.
Stingy bastard! Hey, is that good?
That's great. You're learning fast.
I learn fast, I'm stingy bastard! I learn very fast. Pretty soon I'll be talking English like any crummy Marie. Stingy bastard! That's good. Special for you, I brought, right? Here's the magic potion you asked. $10. She love you forever. I can take that too. Good? Okay, take. That one good.
What is that thing?
His head. Head. $50 for you.
What's it made of?
Made out a head.
Why is it so small?
It shrunk. Only way to keep human head is to shrink it. It's cousin take, no? But they have something more. This, the gasket. Typical, you send home Chicago to sexy sweetheart. She make wave. Like this.
Here you are, Sweaty Pie. Put him down, Professor. These beautiful grass skirts were made by myself, the professor here, and 3 other CBs in half the time it takes your native workers to make them. See? No stretch. Look him over, Sweaty Pie, and give me a price.
Hey, look at his shirt.
Take it up with the management.
Hey, big dealer. Luther Ellis.
Oh, what can I do for you, my boy? What's the trouble?
Look at his shirt.
The Billis Laundry is not responsible for minor burns and tears. Get the picture? What do you say, Sweat Soul? What am I offered? Oh, handsome.
Yeah, mighty fine work.
Yeah, that's Sweaty Pie. You could probably sell these to the chumps for $6 or $7 a piece. I'll let you have the whole bundle for, say, $80.
Give you $10.
What?
What's the matter, not enough?
You're damn well right, not enough.
Then you damn well keep.
Hey. Now look here, Dragon Lady. Hey. What's that you got there? A boar's tooth necklace?
You lie.
Where'd you get that? Over there on Valley High? You know what this is? A necklace made from the teeth of a single boar. They cut the teeth from the boar's mouth in a big ceremonial over there on Valley High. There ain't a bit souvenir you can pick up in the South Pacific as valuable as this. What do you want for it, Mary?
$100.
$100? That's cheap. I thought it would be more. I don't see how she could turn him out for that.
Make a special offer, big dealer.
Oh, yeah? What?
Trade all your grass chat for the balls to the necklace, you like?
It's a deal.
It's deal. No, wait. No deal. Till you throw something in for good luck.
All right, what do you want me to throw in?
$100.
You don't run into these things every day. They're scarce as hen's teeth. Bigger, too. Damn Bally High. Why does it have to be off limits? You can get everything over there. Shrunken heads, necklaces, old ivory.
Yeah, young French women.
Knock it off. I'm talking about souvenirs, so see. We gotta get a boat and get over there. I'm feeling held down again. I need to take a trip.
Only officers can sign out boats.
I'll get a boat, all right. I'll latch onto some officers, got some imagination. Someone who would like to see that ceremonial as much as I would. It's a hell of a ceremonial. Dancing, drinking, everything.
Hey, you big phony. We all know why you want to get over to Bally High.
Oh, yeah, why?
Because the French planners brought their girls there when they knew the GIs were coming.
Yeah, it ain't the boys' teeth, it's the women.
It is a boss team. And the women.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea.
We got mangoes and bananas, we can pick off a tree.
We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of candy canes.
What ain't we got? We ain't got this.
We get packages from home, we get movies, we get shows, we get speeches from the skipper.
And advice from Captain Love.
We get letters out from boyfriend, we get busy from the smell.
What don't we get?
You know damn well.
We got nothing to put on a clean white suit for. What we need is what there ain't no substitute for.
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day.
We feel restless, we feel blue, we feel lonely and in brief, we feel every kind of feeling.
But the feeling of relief.
We feel hungry as a wolf thought when he met Red Riding Hood. What don't we feel?
We don't feel good.
Lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother, there is one particular thing that is nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like any other.
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. Nothing else is built the same, nothing in the world.
Ask something when you pray, like a silhouette of a day.
There is absolutely nothing like the frame of a day.
Ladies, keep the pace up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you ain't not. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, ladies, jumping jacks and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 and windmills, ladies. Right, left, right and left, right, left, right and left, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're not civilians anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hut, 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 hut.
Hey, loser!
Yes, Miss Forbush.
Did you do what you promised?
Oh, yes, Miss Forbush. it all last night.
Oh, you do.
You don't have to open it now.
Luther, you've even done the pleats.
Pleats ain't hard. Look, you better run along there and catch up with your gang.
Luther, pleats are very hard. How do you do such delicate work and not in the dark?
Well, there was a moon. A full moon.
By the lights of the silvery moon.
Well, how much, Luther?
Oh, no, not from you.
Oh, I must be the luckiest nurse on this island to have found you. You are a treasure. Well, goodbye, Luther. Take five, ladies.
She's a nice little girl. The officers can have them.
They got him.
Well, they can have them. So suppose that they can fight off a beating street from Florence.
Boys, a bird dog, or a kind of Santa Claus.
A waste of time to worry over things that they have not.
Be thankful for
The things they've got. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day.
There are no books like a day.
And nothing looks like a day.
There are no lips like a day.
And nothing thinks like a day.
Nothing acts like a day.
Or attracts like a day. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a burning woman is female feminine day.
Hello?
Hello.
You make trouble for me?
What?
Are you coming, Major?
He's even stronger than that. He's a lieutenant.
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 Yes. Not Romy.
Hiya, Lieutenant. You on the rock?
Just flew in on that PBY.
Where from?
Little island south of Marie Louise.
And you come from where they use real bullets.
Yep. Even fought with some of your fellow Anzacs there.
Hey, Lieutenant. You damn sexy man.
You're looking rather fit yourself.
Damn sexy.
Who is she anyway?
She's Tonganese. Used to work for a French plant.
Ah, French planter, stingy bastard.
Say, I wonder, do any of you know a French planter by the name of Debec?
Debec, Emile Debec. He's the guy who lives up there on the mountains. Do you know him?
No, but I'm going to.
Hey, Lieutenant. Take this. You're in human head. Send home Chicago for sexy sweetheart.
Hey! She's a Philadelphia girl. Oh.
Philadelphia girl mean? What mean? Ah, she knows sexy. She knows sexy. No, take anyway.
No.
Free.
Free? No.
Yeah, that's free.
You never give me anything free.
You're not sexy like Lieutenant.
No, thanks. But where'd you get that from anyway?
Bali High.
There's your officer. There's your officer.
That's that island over there with the two volcanoes. Officers can get lunches. Go over there.
Bali High. What does that mean?
Bali High. It mean I am your special island.
My special island.
It mean here I am. Bali High is your special island, Lieutenant. I know. Listen. Do you hear island call to you?
I don't hear anything. Just the wind and the waves, that's all.
No, listen. Do you hear something call? Listen.
Hey, I think I hear something.
Shut your big fat mouth.
Hear voice? Most people live on a lonely island, lost in the middle of a foggy sea. Most people long for another island, one where they know they would love to be. Bali High may call you any night, any day. In your heart you hear it call you. Come away, come away. Bali High will whistle on the winds of the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. Your own special hopes, your own special dreams. Bloom on the hillside and shine in the streets. If you try, you'll find me where the sky meets the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. Bali High, Bali High, Bali High. Someday you'll see me floating in the sunshine, my head sticking out from a low flying cloud. You'll hear me call you, singing through the sunshine, sweet and clear as can be. Come to me, here am I. Come to me. If you try, you'll find me where the sky meets the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. Bali High, Bali High, Bali
Of course, that island is off limits right now, due to the fact that the French planters have all their young women running around over there. Of course, you've been an officer, you could get a launch. I'd even be willing to requisition one for you. What do you say, Lieutenant? Bali High may call you any night, any day. In your heart you'll hear it call you. Come away, come away. How, Lieutenant? No. I see what you mean, being off limits and all. It would take a lot of persuading to get me to go over there. But another thing goes on over there. The ceremonial of the boar's tooth. After they kill the boar, they start passing around the coconut liquor. And women dance with just skirts on. And everybody gets to know everybody pretty well.
Bali High will whisper on the wind of the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. Bali High.
it's just a little tribal ceremonial. Primitive, but astonishing. And I thought, well, what with you being up in the shooting war for such a long time without getting any recreation? Well, I thought you might be interested.
I am, but right now I've got to go see the island commander.
Oh? Professor! Aye, aye. Take the lieutenant up in the truck.
Professor?
Oh, that's because I went to college. You go to college?
Yes.
Oh, where?
New Jersey.
Oh, Rutgers.
Princeton.
Oh, fax that money, eh? Don't be ashamed of it. We understand, Lieutenant. Say, would you like to hear the professor here speak some languages? Would you like to hear? Latin? Grecian? Give him some Latin. Rectios, vives licini. Ain't that beautiful? Nece auto sempo quinto dam procelis. Now, what did he say, Lieutenant?
I'm afraid I haven't the slightest idea.
What's the matter? Didn't you graduate? Hey, take the lieutenant up to the buildings. Aye, aye. He'll never make captain.
Hey, hold on, Billy.
At ease, gentlemen.
Here she is!
You are causing an economic revolution on this island. These French planters can't find a native to pick a coconut or milk a cow because you are paying them 10 times as much to make these ridiculous grass skirts.
French blood, stingy bastard!
Sir, may I make a suggestion, sir?
Who are you?
Billis, Sir Luther Billis. The native workers can now go back to their farms. The demand for grass skirts can now be met by us Seabees.
Dressmakers? You mean to tell me that Seabees of the United States Navy are now a bunch of dressmakers?
If you don't like the idea, sir, we can drop it right here. Just say the word. Just pretend I never brought it up.
Luther Billis.
Yes, sir?
Nothing. Just making a mental note. I want to be sure not to forget your name.
I want to see you pick up every scrap of this paraphernalia now. And for the last time, carry it way over there, beyond that fence, off Navy property.
Come on, you men. Pick up all this stuff. Take it over the fence there.
I take it way down there. Off Navy property.
No! No!
And you go too.
With sexy lieutenant, I go.
Lieutenant? Who are you anyway?
Lieutenant Joseph Cable, sir. Just flew in that PBY.
On a joyride?
No, sir. Orders.
A Marine under orders to me?
Yes, sir.
I'm Captain Brackett.
How do you do, sir?
That's Commander Harbison, our executive officer. Well, what's it all about?
Well, sir, excuse me. Sir, his colonel feels that all these islands are under great danger because we are lacking first-hand intelligence, and what they need is a coast watch.
A coast watch?
He's right. Yes, sir. A man with a radio, hiding out on one of these Jap-held islands, could watch for Jap boats as they come down through the bottleneck, down this way.
What do you think, Bill?
Well, sir, our pilots could do a hell of a lot to jet convoys with information like that.
That's right.
Who's gonna do it?
Well, sir, I've been elected.
You've got quite an assignment, son.
Yes, sir.
How long do you think you could last there, sending out messages before the Japs found you?
Sir, he'd be okay if we could take with him a man or two who really need a country.
Thank you, Lopez.
No.
Sir, headquarters has found a French civilian here that used to have a plantation on Marie-Louise Island.
Marie-Louise Island? That's a good spot. Right on the bottleneck.
What's this Frenchman's name?
Emile Debec, sir.
Cable? Meet me in my office in half an hour. Come on, Bill. We may get into this war yet. Knock it off.
Hey, we'll never get this thing finished by Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Hey, Stupid! Stupid! Stupid!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Come over here. Come here a second. Did you tell the boys down at the shop to stop making the grass skirts?
Yeah, they just made up one of these. What do you think of it?
Well, that don't look much like a dried up human head. It looks more like an old orange, painted with shoe polish.
That's what it is.
Then go back to the shop and tell them to try again. If I order a dried up human head, I want a human head! Dried up. Fate, here he comes. Don't change your expression, Lieutenant. Just keep acting normal. I got the boat.
What boat?
Keep working down the company street. Keep your boys down.
What boat?
I ordered out a boat in your name. We're shoving off to Ballyhigh in 45 minutes.
Oh, no, we're not. I've got to go see Captain Brackett.
Lieutenant, what are you doing to me? I signed that boat out in your name.
Well, then you're just the man to go back and cancel it. Ah, forget the whole thing. Lopez!
Lieutenant, you and me are going on a boat trip, whether you like it or not.
Who the hell threw that?
I threw it! What are you going to do about it?
That are calling to me. It's not the balmy air nor the tropical sea. It's just a little blonde girl in a little grass skirt, in a little grass shack in Hawaii. Into that island wonderland, she's broken all the Connie's heart. It's not hard to understand, for that wine is a gallant heart. I'll be leaving soon, but the thrill I'll enjoy is not the island's moon, not the fish in the poi. It's just a little brown gal in a little grass skirt, in a little grass shack in Hawaii. It's not the island's fair that are calling to me.
Hey, Wolf, we got some dope on your Frenchman. Marie-Louise Island moved down 16 years ago, lived with a Polynesian woman about 5 years. 3 children by her, she died. Here's one thing we've got to clear up. Seems he left France in a hurry, killed a guy. What do you think of that?
Might be a handy man to have around, sir.
Cable. Ah, good. Send her in. No, we haven't got time for her to change into her uniform. Just tell her to come in. Come in, Miss Forbush.
Captain Brackett, please excuse the way
You
I'm
look
dressed.
fine. You look fine. Please allow me to introduce Commander Harbison.
I have the pleasure of meeting Miss Forbush twice a week.
Really?
We serve together on the GI Entertainment Committee.
May I also present Lieutenant Joseph Cable, Miss Forbush. Sit down, Miss Forbush.
Please.
How's the Thanksgiving entertainment coming along?
Oh, very well, thank you. We practice whenever we get a chance.
About a week ago, you had lunch with a French planter, Emile Debec.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about him?
What do I know about him?
That's right.
Well, we met at the Officers Club dance. He was there, and I met him. And then we had lunch.
Well, but what kind of a man is he?
Oh, he's very nice. He's kind. He's attractive. I don't know what you want to know, sir.
Miss Forbush, Captain Brackett wants to know, did you discuss politics?
No, sir.
Would you have discussed politics, Commander? Now what we're specifically interested in is when these fellows leave France, it's generally because they've had some trouble. Has he ever told you anything about that? What do you know about his family?
Oh, he has no family. No wife, nobody.
He hasn't any children.
No, sir.
And he never told you why he left France?
Oh, yes, sir. He left France because he killed a man.
Did he tell you why?
No,
But he will if I ask him.
Well, Miss Forbush, that's exactly what we'd like to have you do. Find out all you can about him, his background, his opinions, and why he killed this man in France.
In other words, you want me to spy on him?
Well, I'm afraid it's something like that,
Well,
yes.
why? Do you suspect him?
No, it's just that we don't know very much about him, and will you help us, Miss Forbush?
I'll try.
Thank you. You may go now, if you wish.
I don't know much about him, really, do I?
It seems that he's kept a few secrets from her, sir.
Don't spring 3 Polynesian kids on a woman right off the bat.
I'm afraid we're not going to get much out of her. She's obviously in love with him.
Oh, I find that hard to believe, sir. I understand that he's a middle-aged man.
Cable! It's a common misconception for boys of your age and athletic ability to underestimate men who've reached their maturity.
Oh, no, sir, I didn't mean that.
Young women frequently find a grown man attractive, strange as it may seem to you. I myself am over 50. I am a bachelor, and Cable, I do not by any means consider myself through.
No, sir.
What's the matter, Bill?
Nothing, sir.
Okay, Cable, see you at shop.
Yes, sir.
Cable, do you play bridge?
Yes, sir.
Got any money?
Yes, sir.
I'll take it from you.
Yes, sir.
What makes you so damn sure this mission won't work out?
Marie Louise Island is 23 miles long and 4 miles wide. Let's say that every time they send out a message, they move to another hill. Looking at this thing
realistically,
they could last about a week.
Of course. It might be worth it if it were the right week. With decent information, our side might get moving. Operation Alligator might get off its can.
Here it is, sir. I got it.
Okay, Bill. See you at Chow. See you at Chow, Bill.
See you at Chow.
Got the address right?
I think so, sir. Mrs. Amelia Fortuna, 325 Euclid Avenue, Shaker Heights, Cleveland, Ohio.
That's right. Thank you very much. I'd like to pack it myself.
Yes, sir.
Coming to the beach, Nellie?
Maybe later, Diane.
Oh, knucklehead.
Hi. Letter from home?
Yes. Does your mother write to you telling you that everything you do is wrong?
No. My mother thinks that everything I do is right. But then again, I don't tell her everything I do.
Well, my mother's so prejudiced.
Against Frenchmen.
Against anyone outside of Little Rock. She makes a big thing out of people having different backgrounds.
Like ages?
Oh no, Mother says older men are much better for girls than younger men.
Ah, this has been a very discouraging day for me then.
Well, do you agree with Mother about people having things in common? For instance, if the man likes symphony music and the woman likes the Andrews Sisters, or if he reads Marcel Fruit and she doesn't read, well, anything. Well, what do you think? Do you think she's right?
She might be.
Well, I don't think she is.
Well, maybe she isn't.
Well, goodbye, Lieutenant. You've been a big help.
Look, you don't know so much about that guy. If I were you, I'd read that letter over once or twice.
I'll show you what I think of that idea.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Come on, boys.
Phyllis, who exactly gave you permission to be here right now?
Luther, what are you doing here?
Oh, I thought Miss Forbush was here. I brought some hot water for her. She likes to take shampoo Fridays. Hello, Miss Forbush. I brought some hot water for you.
Oh, good. It'll do me a lot of good to wash some of the sand out of my hair.
If you need some extra water for rinsing your hair, well, my bath club concession boys will take care of you. When you're ready for the shower, just pull the chain there, like you was pulling a window shade. Take care of her, boys.
Forbush, what did you have to do to raid hot water from Luther Billis?
What did he want?
Huh?
What did he want?
Who?
Old Ironbelly.
Captain Brackett? Oh, nothing important, just something about the Thanksgiving show.
So what's the trouble, Knucklehead?
Huh?
I said, what's the trouble?
Nothing. There's not going to be any trouble anymore because I made up my mind about one thing. It's all off.
With him?
Uh-huh. I'm going to break it clean off before it's too late.
What happened, Knucklehead? What did he do?
Well, he didn't do anything. It's just, I don't know much about him, really. And before I go any further with this thing, I just better not. Don't you think so too, Diney?
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do? Then I guess I do too. Well, you don't have to look so dramatic about it. These things happen every day. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Get the picture? I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, wash it out, dry him out, push it out, fly him out, cancel him and let him go. Yes, sister. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. If a man don't understand you, if you fly on separate beats, waste no time, make a change. Ride that man right off your range. Drum him out and drum him out of your dreams. Oh. Show him what the door is for. Drum him out of your hall and drum him out of your dreams. If his eyes get dull and fishy when you look for glimpses and gleams, waste no time, make a switch, drop him in the nearest ditch. Drop him out of the roll call and drop him out of your dreams. I went to wash that man right out of my hair. I went to wash that man right out of my hair. I went to wash that man right out of my hair and sent him on his way. She went and washed that man right out of her hair. She went and washed that man right out of her hair. She went and washed that man right out of her hair and sent him on his way.
Need no more. Come on and show him what the door is for. Oh, and drop him in the near extension. Push him out and fly him and send him on his way. I'm right behind you, Knucklehead.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Is that a new American song?
Oh, it's an American type song. We were kind of putting our own words to it. Oh, where is everybody?
It's strange with your American songs. It seems in all of them one is either desirous to get rid of one's man or one weeps for a man one cannot have. I prefer a song that says, I love you and you love me, and isn't that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
I left a note for you at the hospital to invite you to my home for dinner on Friday.
Oh, Emil, I don't think I can come.
Oh, but I have invited everyone, the entire planters colony.
Oh, a big party. Well, if I can't come, you won't miss me.
But it is for you. It is for them to meet you, and more important, for you to meet them, to give you an idea of what your life would be like here. I want you to know more about how I live and think.
Know more about you?
Yes, you know very little about me, Nellie.
That's right. Would you sit down?
Maybe.
Do you think about politics much? And if you do, what do you think about politics?
Do you mean, what is my political philosophy?
I think that's what I mean.
Well, to begin with, I believe in the free life and freedom for every man.
Oh, like in the Declaration of Independence.
C'est ça. All men are created equal, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, Emil, do you really believe that?
Mais oui.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
It is why I am here, why I killed a man.
Oh, yes. I wanted to ask about that, too. I don't want you to think that I'm prying into your private life, asking all these questions, but I've always found it interesting why a person kills another person.
This has worried you, Nellie. When I was a boy, I carried my heart in my hand. So when this man came to our town, even though my father said he was good, I thought he was bad. I was young. He attracted all the mean and cruel people to him. Soon he was running the town. He could do anything, take anything. I did not like this. I was young. I called on all the people of the town to stand with me against this man.
What did they do?
They walked away.
Why?
They saw him standing behind me. I turned and he said to me, I am going to kill you now. We fought. I have never been so strong. I knocked him to the ground and his head struck a stone, and I ran to the waterfront and joined a cargo ship, and I didn't even know where it was going. I stepped off that ship into another world where I am now and where I want to stay. Nellie, will you marry me? There are so few days in our life. My time with you is so precious to me. Have you been thinking?
I've been thinking. Born on the opposite sides of the sea, we are as different as people can be.
It's true.
And yet you want to marry me.
I do.
I've known you a few short weeks, and yet somehow you've made my heart forget all the men I have ever met, but you.
Some enchanted evening. You may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room.
And somehow you know even then.
But somewhere you'll see her again and again.
Who can explain it? Who can tell?
You will come on Friday?
Uh-huh. She's gonna hear you.
I expect every one of my crowd to make fun of my proud protestations of faith in romance. And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe every fable I hear from a person in pants. Fearlessly I'll face them and argue their doubts away. Loudly I'll sing about flowers and spring. Flatly I'll stand on my little flat feet and say, love is a grand and a beautiful thing. I'm not ashamed to reveal the world-famous feeling I feel. I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with the conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as trite and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Now, before you give us your answer, I want to impress you with 3 things. First, you are a civilian. You don't have to go. There's no way we can force you to go. Second, this is a very dangerous mission, and there's no guarantee you'll survive or that it will do any good. Third, it might do a great good. It might turn the tide of war.
I know all these things.
Are you ready to give us your answer?
Yes, I am. My answer must be no.
What?
How can you refuse?
When a man faces death, he must weigh the sweetness of his life against the thing he is asked to die for. I know this island well, Lieutenant. The probability of death is great for both of us. I do not believe the thing that you are asking me.
We're asking you to lick the Japs. It's as simple as that. We're against the Japs.
I know what you are against. What are you for?
Oh,
When I was 22, I thought the world hated bullies as much as I did. I was foolish. I killed one and was forced to flee to an island. Since that time, I have asked for no help from any person or any country. I have seen these bullies multiply and grow strong. Your world sat by and watched.
The hell with this, Debec. The hell with it, I say. Let's be honest. Aren't you just a guy in love with a girl, and you're putting her above everything else in the world?
It is true. I care about her more than anything else. This is the only thing I care about. This I believe in. This I am sure of. This I have. I will not risk to lose it.
Hey.
Good day, gentlemen.
He's an honest man. But he's wrong. Of course, we can't guarantee him a better world if we win. But we can be damn sure to be worse if we lose. Can we? Well, can't we?
Of course. Cable, there's a bottle of bourbon in my bottom drawer. See you tomorrow.
Oh, this is the one he means.
Hey, Commander Harbison, the man just passed by me, and he wouldn't sign these orders that I have. And there's a delegation of plantation owners here to see about that pig that the CB stole last week. You know.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Yes, sir.
What am I to do now, Commander Harbison? Should I go back to my unit tonight?
No. Take a few days off. Unwind.
Unwind?
Sure. Take a boat. Go fishing.
A boat? Look here, Billis. I didn't come all the way out to Ballyhide just to see anybody pull out any boar's teeth.
It ain't the pulling of the bull's teeth exactly. It's what comes afterwards.
I'll take you with me. Okay. You will see.
Mary, what is this?
You wait, you tell her, be patient.
But Mary, there's nobody here. What's going on? Who is she?
Liat. Liat.
Liat?
Liat. It's French name, but she not French. She talk Chinese like me. We're beautiful people, no?
Do you speak English?
Only few words. She talk French. Français, please. Je parle français. Un peu.
Moi aussi. Un peu. Are you afraid of me? Avez-vous peur?
Non. Oui. Non.
Get it. You're just a kid. How did that Bloody Mary get a kid like you to come here and... Cette femme, votre amie?
Ma mère.
Your mother? Bloody Mary's your mother? I touch your hand and my arms grow strong, like a pair of birds that burst with song. My eyes look down at your lovely face, and I hold the world in my embrace. Younger than springtime are you, softer than starlight are you, warmer than winds of June on a gentle leaf.
bell again! Ring the bell again!
Billis! He comes soon, Billis. Don't worry. He comes soon.
I'll have another one of those. Hey, Mary, please tell those boss-toothed ceremonial fellows not to be sore at me. I didn't think those girls would do a religious dance with only skirts on. If someone had told me it was a religious dance, I wouldn't have gotten up and danced with them. Here he comes! Here he comes! Here he comes.
My Leah. He's gonna be my son-in-law! Goodbye, Lieutenant. Goodbye, Billis. Come back soon. Bali high.
C'est incroyable.
Oui, oui, j'ai vu les jours.
Ah, c'est formidable.
Bon, allez. À bientôt, Émile.
À bientôt. Bonsoir.
Merci mille fois.
C'est mon plaisir.
Bravo pour le champagne de France.
Quelle charmante soirée.
Merci.
À bientôt, Nelly.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
Non, non. Nelly, en français, en français.
Je suis enchanté de faire votre connaissance.
C'est formidable.
Formidable, n'est-ce pas?
Bonsoir, Bec.
Merci beaucoup.
À bientôt.
Oh, Emile, you know I can't stay. I promised to get that Jeep back. I stole it. Or rather borrowed it. Or rather, Phyllis stole it for me. A wonderful man named Billis. Oh, I'm going to have to sneak around behind the hospital as it is.
In that case, I forbid you to go now. If you have to sneak back without anyone seeing you, you might as well sneak back later, no?
Oh, you're absolutely right. Oh, I have never had such a wonderful time in my whole life. All these lovely people. And that cute old man who spoke French with me and made believe he understood me. That exciting native couple that danced. Oh, this is so different from Little Rock. What on earth are you laughing at?
Moi, non, non, non.
Am I drunk?
Un petit peu.
Well, I am, but it's not the champagne. I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dinner with the conventional star in my eye. And you will know there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as strong and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew.
a wonderful guy.
This is how it feels, living on a hillside. Here we are like two old married people. Our guests have gone home and we're alone.
This is what I need. This is what I've longed for. Someone young and smiling here upon my hill.
You know, Emil, my mother says we have nothing in common, but she's wrong. We have something very important in common, very much in common.
Yes, we're both in love.
Yes, but more than that, we're the same kind of people fundamentally, you and me. We appreciate things. We get enthusiastic about things. It's really quite exciting when two people are like that, you know? We're not blasé, you know what I mean?
We're both cockeyed optimists, knuckleheads.
That's true. Human race is falling on its face
and hasn't very far to go.
But every whippoorwill is telling me a bill
and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart, but I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this I have a surprise for you.
Oh!
Please, you will sit and close your eyes and not to peek, yes? Voila.
Oh, you're the cutest things I ever saw my whole life. What are your names? Oh, I bet you can't understand a word I'm saying, but oh my goodness, you're cute.
Jerome, Nagana, Paora. I want you to meet Nelly. You see, Nelly.
Nelly.
Oh.
Maintenant, Oli.
Bonsoir, madame.
Bonsoir, Nelly.
Bonsoir, Nelly.
Bonsoir, madame.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh.
Oli, vite.
Oh, aren't they adorable? Those big black eyes staring at you from those sweet little faces. Are they Henriette's?
They're mine, Nelly.
Oh, of course. They look exactly like you, don't they? Oh, where did you hide their mother?
She's dead, Nelly.
She's dead. Neil, they are yours.
Yes, Nelly, I am their father.
And their mother was a...
Their mother was a Polynesian. And she was beautiful and charming.
You and she.
Nelly, is it her color that bothers you? I want you to know, I came here as a young man. I lived as I could. I have no apologies.
Of course, Neil. I'm not jealous. It's just such a surprise to think of you with a... I mean, it's just such a surprise. Oh, this is awful. I promised to get that Jeep back. Look at the time.
Wait, Nelly, I will drive you back. Don't go now.
Oh, you will do no such thing. Anyway, I can't leave the Jeep here.
No, Nelly, please, don't go now.
This is terrible. I won't be able to face the girls at the hospital. You have no idea the way they look at you when you come in late. Oh, I'll call you. I'll come back tomorrow. Oh,
Nelly,
no. Oh,
Nelly.
dear, there are those awful rehearsals for Thanksgiving Day. I'm teaching them a dance and they want to rehearse night and day. But after that, thank you, Emil. I had a wonderful time.
It was a lovely party and you're a perfect host. Please stay here, Emil. Don't go back to the Jeep, please.
Nellie, listen to me. Nellie, listen. I love you. Do you hear me? I love you.
I love you too, honestly. Please let me go. Let me go.
Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
La 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 la. La 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 tous les avions en route dans la guerre. On s'écrase. Bravo le pilote, bravo. Faire tomber les bombes, je répète, faire tomber les bombes. Bombe numéro 1. Bombe numéro 2. Jérôme, il est tard, il faut rentrer à la maison. C'est tout? La guerre est finie? Yes, the war is over.
It has come to our attention that owing to some trouble with the mimeograph, the last part of the program is a bit blurry, so I'm going to read out the names of the people who did the last act, okay? The handstand was by Marine Sergeant Johnson! The barrel roll was done by Lieutenant J.G. Bessie Sueli Yeager. The solo featuring the hitch kick and scissors, those are the names of the steps, was by Ensign Cora McRae. The pinwheel, you know, this thing, was by Stupot. I mean, George Watts, carpenter's mate, 3rd class.
2nd class.
Come on.
2nd class. The Multiple Revolutions, and incidentally, the dance steps was by Antonelli Forbush. Now, the next is a most unusual treat, an exhibition of weightlifting by Lieutenant Buzz Adams.
Attaboy! Muscles!
Phyllis, what the heck happened to the lights?
Who's in charge here?
Oh, keep your seats, everyone. Nothing's wrong except the lights went out.
Why don't you look where you're going?
How the hell can I look when I can't see?
Over there. I'll tell the generator on in a minute.
Well, at least the truck lights are on. That's something.
Weightlifting ain't got started.
Good. What I can't understand is how some guys ain't got the artistic imagination to put gas in the generator so a show can be a success. Especially when they're on the committee.
You know, you're on the committee too.
Yeah.
So why didn't you tell us it wasn't gassed up?
Listen, I'm acting in the show. I'm stage manager, I'm producer. I can't figure everything out, can I?
Sure you can. You just put your 2 heads together.
Look, jerk, I got a protection on my hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's the weightlifting act going?
I can't tell. Nobody's laughing.
Well, if they ain't clapping, it ain't going good. You ought to be able to figure that out. Put your 2 heads together.
You was the one with the 2 heads.
Can you tell me where I can find Miss Forbush?
She's on stage right now. She's the MC. She can't talk to nobody right now. Do you want me to take her the flowers?
I prefer to give them to her myself.
Are you Mr. DeBeck?
Yes.
Well, look here, Monsieur DeBeck. Do me a favor, will you? Don't try and see her tonight.
Why not?
Because we got her in a great mood tonight, and I don't want anything to upset her again.
She has been upset?
Upset? She asked for a transfer to another island. Yeah, and the day before yesterday, she busted out crying in the middle of rehearsal. Said she couldn't go on with the show. And she wouldn't have either unless Captain Brackett spoke to her and told her how important it was to the base. So do us all a favor. Don't try and see her tonight.
She has asked for a transfer.
Don't tell her I told you. Nobody's supposed to know.
I must speak to her tonight. I must.
Well, stay out of sight until after the show. And I'll take the flowers to her.
Billis! Hey! Billis!
Lieutenant Cable.
Shh! Lieutenant Cable's supposed to be over in his little hospital bed.
You have not been well?
I'm okay. Fever gone now. They can't keep me in that damn hospital bed any longer. Looking for a guy named Billis. Great guy for getting boats. And I gotta get my boat now. Gotta get out to my island.
What?
That damn island out there with the 2 volcanoes on it. You ever been out there?
Yes.
I used to go out there every day till this damn malaria got me. You ever gone over in the morning with the warm rain playing on your face? Beginning to see her again like I did last night.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought I was dreaming. What are you doing over here?
She came on big white boat, bigger than your boat. Belonged to Jacques Barrère. He wants to marry Liat. You know him? He's a white man too, and very rich.
Is that the old planter you told me about? The one who drinks? Oh my God! You can't let her marry a man like that.
Okay, then you marry him.
Tais-toi!
Il est là, tu comprends? Lieutenant, I am worried about you. You are ill. Please, let me take you back to your hospital.
You're worried about me? That's funny. A guy who says he lives on an island all by himself and doesn't care about anybody? Japs, Americans, Germans, anybody? Why pick me out to worry about?
Pardon, forgive me,
Lieutenant, you like Liat. Marry Liat. You have good life here. Look, Lieutenant, I am rich. I saved $600 before war. Since war, I saved $2,000 more. War go on, but maybe make more. I sell grass skirts, boar tooth, real human heads. And I give all the money to you and Liat. You don't have to work. We work for you! Yes. All day long, you and Liat be together. Walk through woods, swim in sea, sing, dance, talk happy. Not thinking about Philadelphia, that's not good. No. Only talk about beautiful things. Talk about happy things. Make love all day long.
You like? You buy?
Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about a moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on a lake. Talk about a bird learning how to fly, making all the music he can make. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about the star, looking like a toy, peeking through the branches of the tree. Talk about a girl, talk about a boy, counting all the ripples on the sea. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a
grandfather. It's kind of a lucky piece, too. My father carried it all through the last war. It's beautiful, isn't it?
You did! Since I first made you, I knew you were a good man for my yet. And she good gal for you. You will have special good babies together.
Mary. Not baby, Mary. I can't marry Leah. I can't.
It was your last chance! No, she never shot better!
No, Mary, no.
I'll give you one shot!
Mary.
Did you bastard?
But, Leah.
Shut up then! You!
Younger than springtime were you, softer than starlight were you, angel and lover, heaven and earth were you to
Now, boys and girls, before the last act of our show, it is my pleasure to bring you our skipper, Captain Brackett.
Thank you, Nellie. Testing, 1, 2. Up to now, our side has been having the hell beat out of it in 2 hemispheres, and we're not going to get to go home until the situation is reversed. It may be a long time before we get any big operation going, so it's things like this show tonight, that keep us all going. Woo! Now, I understand that I am not generally considered a sentimental type.
Say that again.
Once or twice, I understand I have even been referred to as Old Iron Belly.
Twice, a million times.
Well, I resent that very much, because I had already chosen that name for our executive officer. Commander Harbison, take it now, Commander. Now, I want you to know that both Old Iron Bellies sat here tonight and had a hell of a good time. And we want to thank that hard-working committee of Seabees and nurses who made these costumes. And thought of these jokes and these grand songs. And I want you all to know that we are very thankful for everything that went on tonight. I want to say, on this Thanksgiving Day, to all of you from all of us, thank you. And now, I'm going to ask Commander Harbison to introduce the finale of our Thanksgiving entertainment. Commander.
Next and last, a song by Bose and Butch for Bush. And that siren of the Coral Sea, gorgeous, voluptuous, and petite, Mademoiselle Lutheria Billets.
Come on, Bill.
My doll is as dainty as a sparrow. Her figure is something to applaud. Where she's narrow as an arrow. And she's broad, where a broad should be broad. 101 pounds of fun. That's my little honey bun. Get a load of honey bun tonight. I'm speaking of my sweetie pie, only 60 inches high and inches packed with dynamite.
is high, and each is happy dynamite. Their hair is golden curly, their furs are curly, curly. Curly socks, I want a kiss. Curly and whirly, she's my lady dynamite. I'm her booty, she's my child. I am cold and don't want to run, 'cause I'm having so much fun with honey bun. And that's the finish. And it's time to go, now the show is on. We hope you like us. And we hope that when you leave, you'll see and run. Down to the best hall. You'll hear each and every one. Send me some turkey and put some chestnut dressing on honey bun.
Oh, beg your pardon, girls. Oh.
You really are a honey bun. Oh, these beautiful flowers. I needed someone to think of me tonight. I appreciate it. You don't know how much.
Miss Gorbush, I would like you to know that I consider you to be the most wonderful woman in the world, even including the fact you're an officer and all. And I can't go on being such a hero to let you think I thought of giving you those flowers.
But you did give them to me, and they're beautiful.
Here's the note that went with them. Are you all right, Miss Gorbush? Look, I'll be waiting in the area here in case you need me. Just hang out.
What's the matter, Nellie the nurse? Having diplomatic difficulty with France?
Joe Cable, who let you out of the hospital?
Me, I'm okay.
Joe, you're trying to get over to Valley High, that young woman you told me about.
Liat. I think I've just seen her for the last time. I love her, but I heard myself saying that I can't marry her. What's wrong with me, Nellie? What kind of guy am I anyway?
You're all right. You're just far away from home. We're both so far from home.
Nellie,
Oh, Emil.
I must speak to you. Lieutenant, will you excuse us?
No, wait a minute, Joe. Stay, please. I've been meaning to call
Nellie,
you.
you have asked for a transfer. What does this mean?
I'll explain it to you tomorrow, Emil.
No, Nellie, now, please. Please, what does it mean?
It means that I can't marry you. Do you understand? I can't marry you.
Nellie, is it my children?
No, it's not the children. They're sweet.
Is it their mother, their Polynesian mother and me?
Yes.
Oh.
I can't help it. It's not like I could give you a good reason. There is no reason. This is emotional. It's something that's born in me.
Nellie, I do not believe it is born in you. I cannot believe this.
Then why do I feel the way I do? All I know is that I can't help it. I can't help it. Explain how you feel, Joe. Oh, are you ready, darling?
Nellie, please.
Let's go.
Why does she talk like this? Why do you have these feelings, you and her? I do not believe this is born in you. I cannot believe this.
It's not born in you. It happens after you're born.
You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late. Before you are 6 or 7 or 8, to make all the people you hesitate. You have to be carefully taught. You have to be carefully taught.
This is just the kind of ugliness I was running away from.
If I ever get out of this alive, I'm not going back there. I'm coming back here. Everything that's important to me is right here.
When everything you have is here, this is a good place to be. When everything you have is taken away from you, there is no place. I came so close to it, so close.
What do you think, Nick? Would you reconsider going up to Marie Louise Island with me? I mean, now that you don't have so much to lose? You and I can make a good team together, I think. You know, back home, whenever I got in a jam, I used to go hunting. I think that's what I'll do now. Good hunting up there around Marie Louise Island. Jap carriers, cargo boats, troop ships, big game.
Big game?
When I go up there, what side of the island should I land on?
The south side.
Why?
There's a cove there and rocks. I've sailed in behind these rocks many times.
Could a submarine get in there at night and observe?
Yes, if he knows the channel.
After I land, what should I do then?
You will meet up with Inato and Basil, two friends of mine, black men, wonderful hunters. They will hide us up in the hills.
Us? Are you coming with me?
Of course, you're too young to go out there alone. Come, let us find your Captain Brackett.
Just wait till that bastard Brackett hears about this. He's gonna jump right out of his skin.
I would like to see such a jump.
What was that?
It was nothing, sir.
It sounded to me like someone trying to send a message. It sounded like code.
Sir, that was not cold. The sound you heard was the sound of the tin roof cracking. Oh. The metal moves off at night. You can go back to your office, sir. I'll call you soon.
No, I'll wait right here. I don't want to add to your problems.
Yes, sir.
Ought to be getting a message now. We ought to be getting a message, that's all. They'd have time to land and set up an observation post by now, don't you think? Oh?
Captain Brackett!
Yes, what is it? Don't interrupt me now, can't you see I'm busy?
It's about this CB out here, sir. Bullets! Commander Perkins, over operations, estimates that Billis act this morning cost the Navy over $600,000.
600? Oh, I'm going to ring that. Send him in here.
Yes, sir.
Let me know the moment you get any word. No matter what I'm doing, you just break right in.
Yes, sir.
Get in there, you! Captain Brackett, this is Lieutenant Bud Adams, with full mission.
Captain? Adams, how you doing? How the hell can you fall out of a plane anyway?
Well, sir, the Jap anti-aircraft, they blew a hole in the side of the plane and I fell through. The wind just sucked me out.
So I'm to understand, you deliberately boarded a plane that you knew was on a very dangerous mission, and the moment an anti-aircraft got hit, you fell out. The wind just sucked you out, you and your little parachute. I don't think you fell out, Billis. I think you jumped out. Which did you do?
Well, sir, it was sort of half and half, if you get the picture.
This is one of the most humiliating things that ever happened to me. When did you find out he was on board?
Well, sir, we were flying over Mary Louise Island when the Jap anti-aircraft made that hit. And that's from Luther. This gentleman left the ship. I circled just once, time enough to drop a rubber raft. And then some New Zealanders and P-40s took off and started circling him. Well, I flew to the other side of the island and shot cable and the Frenchman off outside the sub. On my way back, I scooped him down. There must have been 50 planes flying overhead. 52!
Adams Harbison tells me this thing cost the Navy almost $600,000.
$600,000?
What the hell are you so happy about?
I was just thinking about my uncle, sir. Remember that uncle I was telling you about? He used to tell my old man I wouldn't be worth a dime. Him and his lousy slot machines. Can you imagine?
Why did you do this, Billis? What would make a man do a thing like this?
Well, sir, a fella's got to keep moving and I kind of feel held down. If you're itching to take a trip, pick up a few souvenirs, well, you got to kind of horn in. If you get the picture.
When did you know about this?
Well, I didn't know about it exactly, sir. It's just, when I heard that Lieutenant Cable talking to that fella DeBeck, well, I knew something's in the air. A project. That's what I like, Captain. Projects, don't you?
Billis, you've broken every regulation in the book. And by God, Captain Brackett and I are going to throw it at you.
If I could barge in, sirs. My co-pilot saw the whole thing, and he thinks that what Billis did in the rubber raft acted as sort of a diversionary activity. When the Japanese were shooting at our planes and Billis, the sub was able to sneak around to the other side of the island and jab Cable and the Frenchman off behind those rocks.
What the hell do you want me to do? Give him a Bronze Star?
I don't want any Bronze Star, Captain, but I could use a little freedom. A little room to move around in, if you know what I mean.
Get out of here.
If you get the picture.
Get the hell out of here.
Yes, sir!
Well, what would you have done, Iron Belly?
I'd have thrown him in the brig. I will too if I give the ghost of a chance.
Something's coming through. And so here we are. This is our first chance to send news to you. We have made contact with former friends of mine. We have set up quarters in a mango tree. No room but a lovely view. First, the weather. Rain clouds over Bougainville, the Treasury, Choiseul, and Georgia. We expect rain in this region from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Pardon, my friend Joe corrects me. 900 to 1400. And now our military expert, Joe.
All you Navy, Marine, and Army pilots, write this down. Surface craft, 19 troop barges headed down the bottleneck. Speed, about 11 knots. Ought to pass Venica at about 2000 tonight, escorted by heavy warships. There ought to be some way to knock off a few of these. As for aircraft, there's little indication of activity at this moment. The 22 bombers, heavies, went by at 0600, headed southwest. There was a fighter escort, not heavy. They should reach...
Oh, boy!
Where are you going?
I don't want to be late for takeoff, sir, so we're going to be going on waves tonight. Waves! Sit down now. You know what I like, Bill? Projects! Don't you?
Ceiling today unlimited. 33 fighters, Zeros, have moved in from Bougainville. Their course is approximately 23 degrees. Undoubtedly, heavy bombers will follow.
Joe and the Frenchman have spotted 20 surface craft heading southeast from Bella to Bella. Yeah, it's only 2 weeks to Christmas. Let's give those two guys a Christmas present. A sight of no ships coming back.
Okay with me. Let's go.
You have to tell her something sometime. She hasn't seen him for 2 weeks. She might as well know it now.
Okay, send her in. Send her in. I always get tough jobs.
Captain Brackett, I know this isn't regular. It's about Emile Debec. I went to his house a week ago to, you know how people have arguments and then days later you think of a good answer? Well, I went to his house and he wasn't there. I even asked the children about it. Oh, yes, 3 little children. And they didn't seem to know where he'd gone. At least I think that's what they said. They only speak French. And then today when I was on duty at the ward, we have all those fighter pilots, the boys that knocked down that combo yesterday. You know how fighter pilots talk about Immelmans and wingovers and such. And I don't listen, but they kept talking about a Frenchman. The Frenchman said this, and the Frenchman said that, and then I was wondering if the Frenchman they were talking about could be my Frenchman.
Yes, Miss Forbush, it is. I couldn't tell you before, but as a matter of fact, if you wait here a few moments, you can hear his voice.
His voice? Where is he?
With Lieutenant Cable, behind enemy lines.
Behind enemy lines?
They're coming through now. They're coming through.
Hello. Hello, my friends and allies. My message today must be brief and sad. Lieutenant Cable, my friend Joe, died last night. He died from wounds he received 3 days ago. I will never know a finer man. I wish he could have told you the good news. The Japanese are pulling out and there is great confusion. Our guess is that the Japs will try to evacuate troops from Kapas Falls tonight. You may not hear from us for several days. We must move again. 2 planes are overhead now. They are looking for us, we think. What? What? Are they? No!
Is that all? Is that all? Can't you get him back?
No. They're gone. They're gone.
Poor Joe. Poor sweet Joe Cable. Captain Brackett, do you think there's a chance I'll ever see Emile Debec again? If you don't think so, will you tell me?
There's a chance. Of course, there's a chance.
I didn't even know he was going.
Wow, he couldn't tell you himself, but don't blame Emile Debec. He's okay. He's a wonderful guy. But he has got a chance, hasn't he, Bill?
Of course. There's always a chance.
Come on, let's get out of here.
French, Marianne.
What did he do this time?
Get to give you the flowers again?
Well, you can hang around here and wait for him if you like, but we're going to the dance.
She's in love, she's in love, she's in love, she's in love. She's in love.
Please come back so I can tell you something. I know it counts now. You. All that other stuff. The woman you had before. Her color. What piffle. What a pighead I was. Please come back so I can tell you. Oh my God. Don't die before I can tell you. All that matters is you and I being together. That's all. Just together. The way we wanted it to be the first night we met. Remember? Remember? Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel him call you across a crowded room, then fly to his side and make him your own, or roll through your... Oh, please don't die, Emile.
Miss Ness? Miss Ness?
Who are you? What do you want?
Where's Lieutenant Cable?
Who are you?
I am mother of Liat. Liat?
Who?
She won't marry no one but Lieutenant Cable. Where is?
Oh. Oh, my darling.
We'll get to you as soon as your ship is ready for you.
Hey, Billy. They take back, huh? All kings up all back down the beach. Suppose they called our names.
Yeah, they might be ready to board. They won't be ready for hours yet. This is the Navy. Eager beavers. Look at the beach, swarming with 10,000 guys. All jerks. Hey, Marie.
Yeah.
You booked one of them LCTs?
I guess so. Why?
They'll shake the belly off you, you know. $5 you can have it.
What is it?
Seasick remedy. You'll be needing it.
That's official. We all got it. Poor country food.
Those Marines are getting smarter every day.
All right. Stay to on duty.
Ensign, you too! For heaven's sake, we're trying to get things organized here as quickly as possible. So for God's sake, stay with your outfit!
Say, Stevie, you belong down there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Could you tell me where I can find Captain Brackett?
Captain Brackett?
Yes, sir. Captain Brackett.
He's over ahead on Company Street. He'll be along any minute now, sir.
Thank you, sir. That'll be all, sir.
All right, stay in line. How many times have I told you?
Oh, hey, Nurse McGregor? You nurse is going too?
A few of us are going out to fly back some wounded.
Is Miss Fobush going with you?
I'm not sure. She may be staying behind to keep an eye on the, hospital.
Oh, say, Nurse McGregor, you don't happen to get airsick, do you? I was just thinking, if you happen to have 3 bucks handy, you might be able to use this little package I got here.
This stuff isn't any good. We stopped using it months ago.
It's a female jerk. Excuse me, sir. Do you have a word a moment? Can I have a word?
Who are you?
Billis, the Luther Billis.
Billis, what are you all but moving out pretty soon?
Yeah, I know, sir. I want to do something for Mr. Forbush, sir. Stupa, the professor and me, we was wondering if anything's being done to rescue that Frenchman off the island. We hereby volunteer for such a project. Yep, you can drop us off at 3 different rubber boats on 3 different sides of the island. Confuse the hell out of the jets. Get the picture?
That's very fine of you, Billis, but you're too late for diversionary activity. That started this morning before the sun came up. Operation Alligator is on its way. Landings were made on 14 Japanese-held islands.
Well, I think that's very unfair, sir. The first thing they should have done was try and rescue the Frenchman.
The Admiral agrees with you, Billis. Marie Louise Island was the first island that hit.
Well, did they get him? Is he alive?
Don't know. Lieutenant Adams flew up to find out. He hasn't come back. But if the Frenchman is dead, it's unfair. It's too damn bad if at least part of this huge operation couldn't have saved one of the 2 men that made it all possible.
Look at the beach. Far as the eye can see, men waiting to board ships. The whole picture of the South Pacific has changed. We're going the other way.
Captain Blackett, sir. I'm ready to take you to your ship.
You got a ship, sir?
Yes, Harbison and I've got a ship. I'm no longer a lousy island commander. Come on, Bill.
Goodbye, Commander Harbison.
Goodbye, Billis. By the way, I never did get you in the brig, did I?
No.
I almost forgot.
Forgot what, sir?
Your unit will be on our ship. I'll be seeing all of ya. Get the picture?
Come on, Bill.
All right, let's start those trucks moving out. All units on Company Street, we are ready to load you.
All nurses will board assigned planes.
Citizen Barcode and Courier 6, on my to board as any question? Move out!
Now, the big ones are battleships, and the little ones are cruisers or destroyers. I can never tell the difference. Oh, where are those?
Well, that's right. They're all moving out, you see, because, well, there's been a big change. They won't be around here much anymore, just off and on, a few of us. Did you understand the word I just said? Vous ne comprenez pas?
Oui, oui, nous comprenons. N'est-ce pas? Oui, oui, monsieur, oui.
Okay. Now, while I'm down at the hospital, you've got to promise me to manger everything that's put before you on the table. Sur la table. Sur la table?
Sur la table.
Now, come back here, Jerome. Sit down. Asseyez-vous. Now, you've got to learn to mind me when I speak to you. You've got to be nice to me, too, because I love you very much. Now, manger. I will not sing that song. You just want to make fun of my French accent. All right, but you got to help me.
Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi.
Pourquoi what?
La vie est gaie. Dites-moi pourquoi, chère mademoiselle.